Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. You may know me better as Nicholas Benson. I run the Jet Black RLSH publishing blog, and recently I've been making a lot of OKKO content on the blog, especially a lot of power scaling content, and I decided that I wanted to turn some of these blog posts into videos so that you guys could enjoy them in a video format. Now, if you want to read the blog post for yourself, feel free to do so. I'll have the link in the description, and later on I'll have the link in the comment section below so that you can read and follow the blog at your own leisure. But if you would like the blog post read to you, then this is the video for you. Now, I want you to keep in mind that this blog post was written on February 6, 2023, so there is the high possibility that I may not agree with everything that I said in the blog post at that point in time, especially as I learn more and more about OKKO and how to scale it. And on occasion, I may stop during the reading to give my own comments on the opinions expressed in the blog post. So, without further ado, let's read through I Asked a Physicist to Help Me Power Scale OKKO. This article is not AI generated. My last blog post was about how characters in OKKO possessed infinite durability and attack potency, as well as the ability to move at light speed. The last blog post is one of the most viewed posts on the blog. It is also one of the most controversial posts on the blog. I am currently in multiple Reddit debates about the claims made in my last post, so I thought it might be a good idea to try and address the criticisms my last post received in today's post. Fictional black holes versus real black holes. I have been hearing people argue that you shouldn't take into account black hole related feats in fiction because fictional black holes don't follow the same rules as black holes in real life. One Reddit user told me that because we can see the black hole in OKKO, that the black hole clearly doesn't work the same way as a real black hole and therefore cannot be compared to a real black hole. I disagree with this idea for a few reasons that I will go over now. The black hole is shown, even though you can't see a black hole in real life, to give the audience a visual representation of what's happening. OKKO is a children's cartoon, and it is excusable for it to show visual representations of what is happening so that its intended audience can understand what is going on. That shouldn't be a reason to discount this feat. OKKO itself doesn't explicitly say that the black hole shown doesn't possess any properties that a normal black hole doesn't have. So, I would argue that we shouldn't assume that the black hole shown doesn't possess the same properties that normal black holes have. Comment from an actual physicist on black holes. I have a disclaimer here at the top of this section. This is just a fun and entertaining blog post that is applying scientific concepts to an inherently non-scientific fictional work. You cannot have an accurate scientific conversation about something that does not hold to scientific parameters. I just wanted to read that disclaimer to you guys, and to be honest, I feel like that almost goes without saying because power scaling fictional characters like Goku and Superman, it applies to any kind of power scaling debate about fictional pieces of this nature. But let's continue on. I asked my friend Aiden Miller, who has a bachelor's degree in physics, to weigh in on the black hole debate. He more or less said that we don't fully understand what happens to something after it falls past the event horizon of a black hole for a real black hole, so it would be extremely difficult to argue that what is presented in OKKO doesn't match what happens in real life. I showed him the clip of KO and Enid falling into the black hole, and he said that both KO and Enid appeared to be moving at faster than light speed. They both were being spaghettified by the black hole, and then resisted it effortlessly, no longer being spaghettified and casually talking/moving like normal. This puzzled Aiden at first, until I explained to him how powers work in the OKKO universe. Familiarity with OKKO's power system allowed Aiden to accept that characters in OKKO, who gain their powers from an all-powerful deity, the president of the universe, are capable of doing seemingly impossible things. I asked him point blank, would you say that they demonstrated infinite durability? His response was more or less that you could say their durability is infinite, but that's mainly because we don't know where the number stops. referring to how strong tidal forces become when someone falls into the center of a black hole. My interpretation of this is that he is essentially saying that you could argue that Ko and Enid possess pseudo-infinite durability, or the ability to withstand a seemingly, but not in fact, endless amount of force. For the sake of argument, this doesn't make a lot of difference when arguing character durability. Whether a character has infinite durability or indeterminate pseudo-infinite durability, they can still withstand seemingly endless amounts of force. And from a mathematical perspective, you would just say infinite. Conclusion. A physicist agrees with me that we shouldn't assume that the black hole in OKKO doesn't share properties with a real black hole. That same physicist argues that Ko and Enid are shown moving at faster than light speeds during their withstanding a black hole feat, supporting my previous post claim that characters in OKKO can move at light speed. Said physicist disagrees with the idea that withstanding a black hole gives Ko and Enid infinite durability, but he does support the idea that their durability could be described as pseudo-infinite. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys want to read the blog post for yourself and follow the blog, feel free to do so by clicking the link in the description and eventually the link in the comment section below. Thank you all once again for watching. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only from Jet Black RLSH Publishing, logging out. Peace. Check it about.